A, we're going to determine the x-intercepts, the multiplicity of each, and state whether the graph will cross or bounce. Remember, the graph will cross if the multiplicity of the 0 is odd, and the graph will bounce off the x-axis if the multiplicity is even. So for A, we're going to set y equal to 0 and solve for x. So if we want to determine multiplicity, we're going to have to factor this thing. I know we could isolate the x, but when we're looking at multiplicity, we're going to have to factor it. So this is a difference of 2 squares. So I did my difference. I'm not going to rehash how to do difference of 2 squares. Now, if I want to find my x-intercepts, I have to set each factor equal to 0 and solve. So on this guy, I'm going to add 5 and add 5. And I get 3x equals 5. Then I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides. And I get x equals 5/3. If you want the decimal, I think that's like 1.6 repeating. We're going to now write it as an x-intercept. So the x-intercept is 5/3, 0. That's our x-intercept. What else do we have? That's the multiplicity. So the multiplicity of this 0 is 1, because the power of this 0 is 1. If nothing's there, that's like a 1. All right. Which then, since the multiplicity is odd, this means there is a sign change in the y's. So this means the graph crosses the x-axis. All right, so that's my answer for the first 0. Now I'm going to set the other factor equal to 0 and solve. I'm going to subtract 5. And divide by 3. And I get x equals negative 5/3. And we'll have the same exact answer. So it'll be negative 5/3, 0. And then this statement is all the same because the multiplicity is again 1, so therefore it will cross. Let's see if I can make that fit there. Oh, kind of weird. Anyway, same answer. The multiplicity is 1. So we'll just leave it at the graph crosses. So these are our answers for our zeros. And this one. That was fun. Remember, the multiplicity is the power on these factors. So 1 and 1 if nothing is shown here and here.